to ever do it. Carl the Cobra Froch, 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. Many argue this man is the greatest super middleweight of all time, Carl the Cobra Froch. He comes... Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion. The Cobra, Carl Froch, one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, fighting out of Nottingham United.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
All right, you don't want outside, it's hot inside. Yourself at all times.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go for round one. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They exchange punches. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. It's all offense all the time. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Punch, counter punch. And the Cobra is down. Let's see that again.
A shot from the guts took him out. One, two.
some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Both men step back for just a moment. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Till it's over, but that knockdown was going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Go out there. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just stay.
Needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Keep smart. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
And anything. Go back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to bluff him. He's got to bluff him.
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Perfect counter lands. Perfect counter shot. Missing with the left hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut doesn't land. Like this is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously...
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice straight. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second,
Big deep breath.
Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Froch seeing. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nope, that hook won't score. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Boxing.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just get him
Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Very
Wait, son. Get this boxing back together. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be scared.
Let's start the 6th. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh no, Carl Froch got caught! Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
This fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Hook misses. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe, just get
Basics. Just get your rhythm back and we go again.
loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget
The fight, you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on in this round. I need you to switch back on.
will appear. Just stay focused. Don't let him back in.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the mince.
You'll take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
It's the fight. Great round. Don't be looking there for
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is a high-octane battle. Nope, that hook won't score. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Good defense there to stop that hook. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Boxing. Be smart.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Rounds, right? It's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't.
Hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to...
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Going back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win.
Aim again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Again. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out.
And we enter the 8th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you... And finally, Froch goes down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Froch, we didn't see this coming. And one of the all-time greats, Froch, goes down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
I need to see that again.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.